What's going on?
Hi.
It's Q&A
Tuesday.
Tuesday
This
slash
week.
Monday this week. Thank you for allowing us to
Yes.
postpone one day. It was completely Pia's fault. And
Always is my
we're all
fault.
good with that. So, here to answer your wonderful questions.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay. I don't know how to pronounce this name. I think it's Hello Uruguay. You asked if you could snap your fingers and appear somewhere else, where would you be?
That's his Twitter name.
That's your Twitter handle. Jared?
If I could snap my fingers and be somewhere else, today, Caribbean.
Yeah.
I think any of the islands in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I'm really into the tropics.
I like the tropics too, but I think I've never been to Italy, which is where my family's from, so I think I'd really want to go to Italy or
Good answer.
Greece, France, like London.
All right,
lots
so
of
Europe.
places.
Your answer
Europe,
is Europe.
yeah.
Cool.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Next
Thank
question is from Gary Bass, and you ask, can you tell us something about each other that people would be surprised to learn? Okay. I'll go first.
Okay, she's gonna go first. Let's see what she says.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this. When I first met Jared, he is the most sarcastic, but in a good way, not like in a bad way. He's very sarcastic and funny, and but I never knew this. I always thought he was like very chill and relaxed, which you are, but you're also an extreme perfectionist, even worse than me.
Okay. Nice. Good answer.
But it's all good things. That's why your work comes out so great.
Yeah, I think for Pia,
oh, God.
something you might not know about her, when she laughs hysterically, she snorts. It's pretty. I didn't know that until she once laughed hysterically and did it. I thought that was only something that happened in movies, but it actually happens with a real person. And so if you're ever around her and you can make her hysterically laugh, you are in for a treat.
Amazing. All right, Kenny Pooh.
There are other things too. That's just what came to mind.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the biggest misconception fans have about reality for artists in the music business? Now, let me answer this first.
Okay.
The biggest misconception, I think, is that we have this. Everybody just sees the whole glitz and the glam behind, say I do one red carpet or something. Everybody thinks I'm living this incredible, lavish lifestyle, which I'm very fortunate to have a career in doing what I love. But it's also so incredibly hard, and it's so competitive, and we're always trying to reinvent ourselves and trying to come up with other ways to get ourselves out there and to make this happen. And I think everybody just thinks that you could just hide behind a computer and say whatever mean thing that you want to say to these artists, and I think people don't realize how much that, annoys and offends us and hurts us, because we work so hard to do this. And I was just talking about this with some people at the Kings games, and, yeah, you go, Jared.
I was enjoying listening to that answer. Biggest misconception, I think,
everybody thinks it's easy.
Yeah, just to continue what Pia was saying. Yeah, people sometimes think if you have your song in a TV show or a movie or it's exposed on some incredible platform that you're a millionaire and things are amazing and you're doing well. And that's not to say that those aren't great things that are happening, and that it's not to say that they don't sometimes provide you with some nice financial resources, but certainly not to the extent that most people think.
Totally.
And
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a long, hard process, and as artists, you try to do the best you can and keep it going. But it's certainly baby steps, and a lot of the things that you see that you might think are major scores are really just kind of baby steps to where you want to go.
Also, too, when you come from like a reality TV singing contest,
like Pia did.
People think that, I think so. People think that you're going to release an album, it's going to shoot to the top, and, your career is made. Or they expect an album the second you get off that TV show. Mm-hmm. And that's not natural at all, because people, like, everybody thinks that Beyonce and Katy Perry and and Bruno Mars and everybody made it overnight. And it took them so long to finally get to where they are now. It took them so long. It took them so much hard work. So it's really not natural just to come from a TV show, release an incredibly successful album. It's not.
I think, or in any situation, I think that often people will ask us, when is the album going to be out? We've been waiting. When is this going to happen? And there's no one that wants these things to happen
More
faster
than
we do, or the artist does. It's just that it's such a there's so many layers to the process. There's creating the content, getting the material together that you want,
strategy,
getting it produced, getting it recorded, getting it mixed, getting it mastered, then the marketing strategy, getting people to back that marketing strategy, publicity, rollout, strategic alliances. So a lot of things kind of have to happen for it to be exposed in a certain way. And so in order for that to happen, all those things kind of have to line up, and that's usually a very long-winded process trying to get that all to happen. So, all right, long answer alert. Sorry about that.
We're very passionate about that specific question, Kenny. So thank you. Okay, George, you asked, how did you start singing the national anthem for the Kings?
Well, when I first started singing.
Okay, when I first.
I thought that was gonna be funnier.
How did I? Well, when you're talking.
Yeah, my audience was just you, and you didn't even laugh.
I laughed.
So
I laughed.
If you're the barometer for how funny or not funny that was, it's all right. So that one's.
Okay. Anyway, this is. I thought it was funny. Okay, so my first Kings game, I went with Mark Didia, and he brought me with my old day-to-day manager, Danny Comber, who now lives in London. And
no way, one of the places that you'd love to be if you snapped your fingers.
I know. That's why I want to go there. So we just went to a Kings game, and there was a singer singing the national anthem, and I said to Mark, I was like, I really, really want to do that. So I sang the national anthem for one regular season game, and Luke Robitaille, I guess, liked the way I rendered the song, and he invited me back to sing the playoffs, and they started winning all the playoff games, and that led to the Stanley Cup win that year. So I kind of became the good luck charm, so they say, and then that's how I continued to sing.
Very nice. Yeah. I'd never heard that story, so it was a real treat for me to hear that one. All right, guys, I feel like this went pretty well. It is Tuesday, and this won't happen again unless there's something that happened this week. But thank you so much for your questions and your time. We love hearing from you. And if you're in LA, we've got our first
Hotel
LA
Cafe.
show on Thursday night at the Hotel Cafe, doing some new songs, acoustic.
Yeah.
Pia Toscano and myself. And tell your friends, tell your families.
Yeah.
And we hope to
subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Jared Pia Music, Duo Music Official.
Yeah.
Facebook, Duo Music. Twitter, Duo Official. Instagram, Duo Official. Just subscribe to everything, please.
Just everything. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good week. Bye.